Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Today I give you my review of the king of the SUVs, the Toyota Land Cruiser. This is the LC300 GR Sports Edition. GR stands for Gazoo Racing, which is Toyota's sports or racing division, and this one is the souped up version with all the bells and whistles loaded beyond imagination. So we're going to find out what all it has on offer, and then we're going to take it on road as well as off road. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So guys, taking a look at its design, built based on the TNGA-F platform, the flagship SUV platform, and you have the Toyota badging right over here. The massive grille is blacked out completely for the GR edition. It actually comes with full chrome for the standard Land Cruiser, but for the GR edition, it's all completely blacked out. You have a kind of a horizontal chrome slat that is running in between, and the Toyota badging is far more apparent here. You actually get the Toyota logo in the Land Cruiser version. You have the radar right here for the ADAS to work, and you have massive front bumper, 32 degrees of approach angle and 26.5 degrees of departure angle, and you have 18-inch wheels, new alloy design that we'll have a look once we go to the profile. But look at the stance, it's like a monster truck that the Incredible Hulk would love to own for himself, or I would say that the Immortan Joe driving his massive monster truck in Mad Max universe would love to own this in his garage. That's the kind of road presence it has on offer. You got to be really careful when you're driving it on the regular roads. Have a sense of proportion because it's so huge, so long, so wide. It makes other SUVs look like puny toys in front of it. And look at the hood, it's muscled up almost like the Hulk among the SUVs. So guys, moving on to the profile, you can see the massive long wheelbase, 18-inch wheels, blacked out wheels for the GR edition. You have disc brakes all around, long travel suspension. Now you have double wishbone suspension up front, 4-link rigid suspension at the back. You have adaptive variable suspension system for the authentic off-road experience. Again, you have limited slip differential and front and rear differential lock mechanism as well. So here you can see ground clearance is more than adequate at 230 mm. You have a massive step board here, blackened B-pillar, blackened roof rails. You have blackened outside rear view mirror with integrated turn blinkers, GR badging right over here. So you have, as I told you, 18-inch wheels. These are Yokohama tires. So these are massive 265 by 65 R18 tires, and body cladding all around, flared wheel arches. Oh, the mammoth proportion of this vehicle will absolutely blow your mind away. So guys, moving on to the tail section, again you have a beautifully laid out spoiler, integrated stop lamp, shark fin antenna, a beautifully laid out wraparound tail lamp section, GR Sport badging right over here. The Land Cruiser badging grows across the tailgate, proudly screaming the kind of legacy this vehicle packs within himself. And then of course the 26.5 degrees of departure angle. So that's pretty much it, and it also has 360-degree camera sensors all around and electric tailgate. So you can see such a huge vehicle It should have electric tailgate and more than 1100 liters of boot space. Can you believe it? 1131 liters of boot space, because this is a 5-seater variant that's available here in India. In international spec models you have 7-seater variant, but oh god, you can actually almost fit in your refrigerator or washing machine in there. But why would you take that? You can actually go camping with your family on weekends effortlessly. So guys, moving on to the second row space, you can see the door opens up wide enough. It is not a 90-degree opening angle. It could have been better, but of course this is the benchmark in every aspect. You need to use the step board to get in. You have carved out seats, more than sufficient leg room, more than sufficient headroom. On offer, good under thigh support once you relax, good recline angle for the second row. You have 4-zone climate control, as I told you, dedicated aircon vents for the rear seat passengers with ventilated seats as well, and multiple charging sockets, headphone socket, dedicated headphone socket for both the passengers at the back, dedicated Type-C charging slots for both the passengers at the back, and of course aircon vents and ventilated seats as well, and climate control, individual zone climate control as well. I love the finishing on the door handles, and of course JBL audio system to immerse you in quality surround sound. So looking at the interior, you can see all black interiors. You have the GR badging right over here, all leatherette, full black treatment given to the interiors to highlight the sporty character. Then you have the beautifully laid out steering wheel with GR badging right over here, GR badging for the start stop button. Everywhere they could think of, they have included the GR badging, and 14 speakers from JBL. You can see here the tweeter is branded as JBL. So that is immersive audio, and then of course 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, massive aircon vents, tactile buttons for aircon controls as well. Wireless charging is offered, auto hold, electronic parking brake, H4 L4 selection button, differential lock buttons right over here, mode select button, and the console I'll show it to you in a moment. Concealed storage, glove box, and a sunroof included here as well. So guys, once you get in, this is the kind of speedo console that greets you. You have the tachometer, speedometer, you have the digital speedo in between, and to get into the settings, you need to press the hold button right over here. To change the settings, here you have map and messages and everything that you can change as per your wish and will. And here you have the main settings thing. You can turn on or turn off the heads up display. You have all the other parameters that can be adjusted, including vehicle settings. You can get out of this if you want. Once you're out, you can get into this display depending on what you want to be displayed in the tachometer display, navigation or audio or fuel economy or eco indicator. Similarly, you can get into the speedometer display. Here you have traction monitor, tire pressure monitoring, and trip A, trip B, and other things that you can select as per your wish and will. And then you have the touchscreen infotainment system, 12.3-inch, and here you can change the sound modes. You have surround sound and other things. You can go into vehicle customization. Here you can customize the lights. You can customize the door control, boarding and exit, different custom drive mode where you can change the powertrain engine map. You have suspension set to comfort or sport as per your wish and will. We'll set to comfort for now. Steering, whether you want it heavier or lighter, air conditioning, everything can be adjusted as per your wish and will. And then you have the general settings right over here, or you can go back and change the display settings as per your wish and will. Everything can be adjusted because this is the Land Cruiser, the ultimate pinnacle of performance and luxury and convenience and off-roading capability. Here you have tactile buttons for 4-zone climate control, heating as well as cooling, and of course ventilated seats for all 4 passengers, wireless charger right over here, the gear shifter right over here, 360-degree camera. Is kind of okay, could have been better. That is one complaint I have. Such an expensive vehicle, they could have offered a much better display this thing view, but once you move to shift to reverse, then you have a kind of a nice huge display. But again, we are getting better display qualities these days for a vehicle that's priced at around 20 lakhs. So, and then of course differential lock and H4, L4, mode select among different, here you have comfort, eco, normal, sport S plus or custom. So we'll leave it at sport S plus. So talking about the safety, you have super sturdy tank-like build quality with 5-star safety rating, body structure. You get 10 airbags. You have ADAS level 2. You have the Toyota Safety Suite 3.0 with all the safety that you can think of, parking sensors, 360-degree camera. You have hill hold assist, hill descent control, auto hold, electronic parking brake, traction control, and you name it, this one has it. As I told you, it has differential lock for front and rear and limited slip differential as well. So everything comes feature packed because this is the king of the SUVs. And now talking about the powertrain options, this comes powered by the 3.3 liter V6 diesel engine. Power is 304 horsepower, torque is 700 Newton meters, comes mated to a 10-speed automatic gearbox. And yes, of course, if I haven't disclosed the price already, it is 2.5 crores, 2.5 CR here in India, ex-showroom. So that is quite a lot of money. But when you look at the legacy and the immortal character of the machine, you don't look at the money any longer.